In this video, we're going to go over the layer binding method. This is one of the easiest and straightforward methods to bone binding. Layer binding is ideal for multiple layers that move as one group, such as the head. Inside this head, we have the eye, head, and hair layers. Other cases where you might want to use layer binding is for characters or objects that are only rigged with a single bone and no joints. Or for bitmap characters. Let's say you drew a character in Photoshop and you have different parts of the body, like an arm, forearm, and a hand, all on its own layer. You can use layer binding to bind each layer to a bone. So let's go ahead and bind the group head layer. So the first thing I want to do is select the layer that I want to bind. So right here, I have the group layer selected. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the tools palette and I'm going to select the bind layer icon. Once that has been selected, now I'm going to come over here to the head bone and I'm going to click that to select it. And now that head group is now bound to that head bone. And that's it. Now something important when layer binding a group of layers is that it overrides any and all binding done within those layers. Let's say I decide later to add bones to the hair and then bound my head layer using layer binding. I am no longer going to be able to bind those hair bones unless I move the hair layer outside of the group, or if I bound the separate layers within the head group and not the head group itself. And that's it. Now the next and last type of bone binding we are going to do is called point binding. I'll see you in the next video. Want to learn more in depth everything there is to know about the rigging tools in Moho, what they are, and how to use them? Then be sure to check out the complete rigging course to know exactly how to rig your character step by step. Want to take the course? Use promo code RIGGING2019 and get the course 50% off. Link is in the description.